Last season on Yamaha's Whitetail Diaries, Liz Duggan from Cabela's is hunting at deer camp looking to take her first buck with a bow.
So we invited her out. I mean, it was a no-brainer. Somebody's expressing an interest. They're wanting to learn more, and we had access during that time. We had a hole in our schedule to be able to allow her to come in, so it was like, hey, if you can come out, we'd love to have you. It's always fun to see you. Come out and go bow hunting.
So Wade and Liz ventured out one afternoon to a little-known spot called the Killing Tree.
Yeah, so I was asking Wade if he has names for his spots, and he said he did. And so, well, what is the name of this one? He said the Killing Tree. He's like, because that's exactly what it is. So it was pretty promising based on that. The first group that came in, a lot of does and some smaller bucks. And then as it got darker and more into the evening, the bigger bucks came in to the point where there were probably 2 at one time that I probably could have taken, but none of them were in like great range. And there was one off in the distance that Wade had caught, and I had saw it a while back, but I didn't think it ever made it over, but it did.
Get ready, Liz. Raise your bow. Good shot, good shot, good shot. Good shot.
Oh my gosh.
Good shot. Good shot.
Was it a good shot?
I think it's perfect and hard. I think that's perfect and hard.
Do you think so?
So, I think that's perfect and hard.
Whew, talk about hard. I was like gonna jump out of my chest.
I tell you right now,
Whew.
I was sitting over here.
I didn't think he was coming back around. Yeah. Whew.
You know, we came back, we ate, we watched the footage. After seeing the footage, I thought, it's not as perfect as I thought. It's back a little bit, maybe a little low. We ate, gave that deer a lot of time. Rain's coming in, made the decision to go out and start tracking in the dark, you know, for it. And we're on our hands and knees, lights are digging around. You can see the track on the GPS. We're working back and forth in there. And the deer kind of goes down into this little bedding area that we basically never go in, and then he come back up out of it, and he's on the edge of a Sinisa flat, and you can imagine the thoughts in the team's mind, and I know what Liz is going through, that there's nothing that I'm going to say that's going to be, you know, that's going to clear anything up. Hold right there, son. You can see it shine.
We saw one last drop, and then it opened up into just a field of just like brush that's about waist high. Morale was down for sure, because we knew if he laid down in that, it'd take us all night to try and find him. Within all that, you can't see. But then when we got out to that open area with all the shrubs, I was like, this is not good.
I gotta go ahead.
You sure? Now I'm getting really nervous.
You know, at this point, it's a couple days after, you know, Liz's shot, and, you know, life has to go on. She has to go back on tour. In fact, you know, she's in San Antonio with Luke Bryan at a concert. As you go back and you keep looking, you're down to the hope of the buzzard. You kind of start to resign yourself to the fact that, hey, you know, it just isn't gonna happen. I'm sorry, just not gonna happen. But sometimes, those little blackbirds in the sky, like I said before in the past, they're as pretty as a Victoria's Secrets model at times, and this is one of those times. This is our last blood that we found right here at this 003. We're 3/10 of a mile away from it right now. You can see all of my personal tracks, and keep in mind there's 4 of us walking around in there looking. Now, we eased up just now, saw a bunch of buzzard right across the fence line. We're probably a half a mile from where we took the shot now. Flies and buzzards, and what we're looking for behind these trees right over here. Miss Liz is gonna be pretty excited when she sees this. I felt like all along she had made a great shot. Now we saw buzzards all up in those trees flying around, but when we got down there we couldn't see any buzzards. But several times now, those flies back there have led me to deer, and you can see them in some of these areas. And when you get down in there, they're bumping around. Now this deer here is Miss Liz Duggan's first buck ever with an archery. I told her she did it right. She made a perfect shot. She's getting ready for Luke Bryan's concert in San Antonio tonight, and I promise you, she's gonna have a big old smile when we show her this. How cool is that? That is so awesome.
Haha, congratulations, Liz, on your first entry into the Yamaha Whitetail Diaries.
I'm texting her right now. Happy Thursday. This makes my day.